Mmm. Mmm. Scmm is right around the corner. Let's see, what is it? July 30th into July 31st. That's 2 weeks from Saturday. Hi, inmates. Yeah, creeping up on us. Really excited about that. I think Snowcat and Red Bomb just went by. I think that was them. So yeah, Scmm 2016, right around the corner. Very, very excited. Always a little nervous about it too. It's always a little volatile when you have that many people together in one place riding motorcycles. That oftentimes leads to bad things. Good bad things, and of course bad things as well. Anyway, I want to echo what Suburban Delinquent has said and what Arson Rides has said, that the meetup at Chaparral is going to be great, but the ride from Chaparral to Palm Springs is a volatile situation. And I believe last year Scmm was the only large meet that did not have an incident. And I'm proud of that, and I hope we can continue that. I think all of the other big, at least the big meets in the US, all had problems. And when I say problems, I mean a crash or two. So everybody be cool. Everybody ride in formation. No stunting, no wheelies, none of that. Everybody be cool, just like last year. A lot more people are going to be there this year over last year. And we want it to go smoothly, and we don't want any problems. Oh, my questions are going to fall off. I have my little cheat sheet here in front of me. So I'll be there. I'll be there at Chaparral and at Palm Springs. Look out for me. I'll be wearing the new CNCycle logo with my ugly mug on it on the front, and I'll probably be sporting one of those CNCycle hats as well. So be sure to come and find me and say hello. I'll be giving out stickers. But I'll be there. Be looking for me. Tall, lanky dude. So do come and find me. This is the part to me that's the most rewarding, where I actually get to meet face to face and talk with some of the people that actually watch the stuff. That feedback and that interaction is very rewarding. But I really do want it to be as safe as possible, so please keep the jackassery to a minimum. In other news, a couple weeks ago I posted a couple of pictures of this bike, the new Ducati, on Instagram, and I opened up to doing a little Q&A, and I said, whatever questions you have in the comments, and I'll answer them, bike related or non-bike related. So I thought now would be a good time to answer those. So I have my little cheat sheet here in front of me, and let's get to it. Let's see, let's read and ride a motorcycle at the same time. At Machine Gun Coral asks, if you would sell your bike, what bike would you buy? Spelled B-Y-E. Can you get a shout, please? You two gotta go though. Okay. Well, Machine Gun, if your first language is English, I would recommend you probably get into a couple of riding composition English classes. If your second language is English, then I applaud you. You're on your way. So I actually have two bikes. Actually, I have 2 1/4 bikes. I own 25% of this, but let's not count this one. I have my BMW S1000R and I have the Triumph Truxton. If I got rid of both of them, what would I replace them with? I would probably get a touring bike, or a sport touring bike, something like this, or maybe the 1200 GS, or yeah, probably one of those. And then the second bike would probably either be a Super Naked like what I got. Oh my God, this Harley is not going to beat me. Or a super sport bike, the S1000RR, maybe the Aprilia RSV4. That way I have both extremes. I also like the cafe racer thing, but if I could only have two, I probably wouldn't replace the Triumph, although I do love that bike. So I hope that answers your question. Moving on. At Trent, what does that say? Voiles asks, thoughts on carrying while riding? It's a little vague, but I'll assume you're talking about carrying a gun. I'm going to take it as that. I don't want to make this a political thing and get into gun rights, especially that's a very sensitive topic here in the States right now. I try to keep my channel relatively politically free. But hey, if you're not hurting anybody and it makes you look like a badass and you got a license for it, well, I don't see why not. Next, at Kev_Hella94. When you BXD, Arson Rides, Ninja Nero, Sub D, and Hammy Moto gonna ride? We need this vlog from all you. Well, it's very sweet. The odds of all 5 or 6 of us being available to ride at the same time are pretty much zero. As much fun as that would be, and I love all those guys, the odds of that happening are probably nil. But that will be happening at SCMM. So come to SCMM, and everybody listed, I think including Hamiyamoto, I think he'll be there too, will be there, kind of riding together. So there's your opportunity. Next, at Moto Ergo Sum. What's up, buddy? I can't read it. I gotta do some splitting. Hang on, Moto Ergo. I'll get to you in a second. Did you buy your friend's multi? Number one, he wasn't my friend. He was a guy that lived down the street. I kind of knew him. Acquaintance, I'd say. He's an acquaintance now, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm sitting on it. So that's that. How's the power band more on the sedate ride modes? You know, I haven't explored that too much yet. I'm in sport right now, which is the most aggressive. Thank you. I tried enduro out, not enduro, sorry, city out when I test rode it, and maybe noticed a little bit of a difference, but not much. So not a whole lot, and I haven't had the opportunity to try enduro in the dirt or not. So overall, I guess I can't really answer that question. Sorry, that's not a very good answer, is it? That's it. Yeah, okay. Next, my buddy at Motor Miles. One of the funniest moto vloggers around. He's kind of made a little bit of a comeback lately. I'm hoping he continues to put out videos because he went away for a while. Funny dude. He asks for my Q&A. How many Q's will fit in your A? I guess that depends on whether uppercase or lowercase Q's and A's, or Q's. More if they're lowercase, I suppose. It depends on if my A is an uppercase or a lowercase. Big yawn. That is the biggest yawn I've ever seen. Damn, see that chick's mouth? At Keith2 Wong asks, how did you start vlogging and influenced by? Question mark. And then first bike. First bike was the F800 GT, which is totaled from a crash. I actually did a video on this a long time ago of why I started vlogging. What was the question? And influenced by. I was influenced by a lot of people. I liked a lot of people at first, but the guy that definitely made me want to do this was Baron von Grumble. He's still my favorite. I'm a fanboy, I admit it. Moving on. At One Grease Monkey asks, is Baby Legs Delinquent's face the face of God or a fish? First off, I know he hates being called Baby Legs, so I encourage you to keep doing it. Secondly, I would say both. He's kind of like the face of the god of fishes. He's got a god-like fish face. A fishy god face. So I'd say both. At Brynap asks, for how big the bike is, how does it handle the mountains? I would assume you're talking about this bike because those questions were posted on a picture of this bike. I actually don't know yet. I took off and met Snowcat and on the BMW, and I haven't actually had a chance to ride this thing through the twisties. At Shifter asks, winglets or no? Oh, gotta stop first. Woo. Winglets or no winglets? I'm pretty sure I will never be good enough to require winglets, so I'm gonna say no winglets. At YT Snowcat XXXXX87, I don't know who the hell that loser is. He asks, first sensual position. I mean, I know my first sexual position, that was probably missionary, but sensual position? I'm not even sure what that is. At Riding Naked 500 asks, do you prefer sluts or hookers? Well, sluts, because they're free. Hookers cost money. Duh. And lastly, at Harris199 asks, will Snowcat be joining you for the Q&A? No.